What's up, everybody? So in the world of tech, it gets exciting. Things happen. Things are said. Little teases happen from time to time, but nothing in the form of this regarding the Snapdragon Summit, which is it's a keynote that's hosted by Qualcomm that allows them to showcase their next iteration or next generation of Qualcomm processor chips, right? From the 8 Gen and the 8 Elites, to the 7 series, to the 6 series, and so on and so forth. It also allows them to showcase what their new chips can do, and all that great stuff, right? Which people that are fans of Qualcomm processor chips and know their capabilities obviously are very focused on this event. But nothing can prepare people for exactly what happened, and that was Rick Osterloh from Google took to stage to literally talk about Android PC. And no, I got hyped up. I was thinking like, oh, you know what? Google is going to start coming out with home computers, and it's just going to be crazy. And yeah, it was kind of a letdown. So you guys can see I actually am wanting for a Google computer to happen, but it's not going to. But in a nutshell, Rick Osterloh took to the stage and he said, quote, in the past, we've always had very different systems between what we are building on PCs and what we are building on smartphones. Initially meaning, like adaptability of things that Google has, like Google services and stuff like that for Windows, and then for Android on smartphones. So they're going to try to unify this in some sort of way. So he continues on to say that we've embarked on a project to combine that. We are building together a common technical foundation. Okay. So you guys can see a common technical foundation for our products on PCs and desktop computing systems. So they're literally going to, I guess, make a lot of things that they're building for smartphones to be accessible and compatible on home desktop computers, and nothing wrong with that. So it goes on to say Osterloh touched on Google's efforts to bring its AI stack to PCs. This is another way we can leverage all of the great work we've been doing together on our AI stack, our full stack, bringing Gemini modals, bringing the assistant, bringing all of our applications and developer community into the PC domain. And I think this is another way in which Android is going to be able to serve everyone in every computing category. So a lot of those things, like he made mention, their AI stacks, they're going to bring that in for PC to be compatible, to be implemented, into home desktop computing. So we're getting that, Gemini. We're getting Gemini's modals and everything that's going to be, implemented in. Which, trust me, playing around with AI and Gemini on a computer is absolutely fun, especially if you have Gemini Pro and you decide to just fiddle around. Like I've been doing mostly like little gaming here and there. I haven't really designed anything or have come up with an idea for, whether it's a web app service or just an app for mobile phones in general, that I can comprise of a business. But I am thinking of ideas, and eventually when one really hits that I feel like is foolproof from beginning to end, I may implement that and switch myself into an entrepreneur mode and begin building something, hopefully one day. We'll see. But anyways, Amon responded to this statement with clear excitement, saying, "I've seen it. It is incredible. It delivers on the vision of convergence of mobile and PC. Cannot wait to have one." So that's kind of crazy. A little backstory here. In 2024, we reported that Google is working on a multi-year project to merge Chrome OS and Android, effectively unifying its current operating system strategy. Earlier this year, a Google exec explicitly confirmed that the company is combining Chrome OS and Android. The conversation between Amon and Osterloh is absolutely referring to that ongoing project. The fact that Google is now comfortable talking more about this in public suggests the company may be closer to creating a version of Android that works seamlessly across smartphones, tablets, laptops. So we could be seeing that. Maybe we could be seeing an entire, operating system that can, you can load into your laptop, dual boot, and take advantage of Android on a full laptop or even desktop computer. Maybe something like that. It sounds like that kind of. It sounds like they're testing the waters with a lot of their Google services, bringing it over to PC, and eventually ironing that out, smoothing it out to where it's it's something that maybe you can install. Kind of like with my Pixelbook Go. If I got really tired of Chrome OS, I can actually install Ubuntu on it and use that, which has a little bit more play and wiggle room compared to Chrome OS. The fact is that unifying all this together is just creating this giant, not monstrosity, but a monster of exciting tech to foresee in the future. I think is something that is absolutely beautiful in the tech world. And me being a geek and a nerd, this type of stuff excites me. Maybe it doesn't excite everybody else, but it does excite me. And so, with that, I say that we can only just wait and see what happens. I am fully excited for it. Are you guys excited for it? And of course, my original thoughts when this was announced of them actually building a Google computer, a Google home desktop computer. Would you be hesitant to try one, or would you give it a shot with all the advancements that Google has done with AI? I'm saying that, it's a strong possibility we could be seeing something great coming in the near future.